1980s, the Reagan era. In the 1980s, the United States entered a new phase under President Ronald Reagan. Taking office in 1981, Reagan adopted a strong stance against the Soviet Union, focusing on strengthening America's military power during the Cold War. This era became known for Reaganomics, an economic policy emphasizing tax cuts and support for the private sector. 1990s, the end of the Cold War and global influence. The 1990s marked the end of the Cold War, with the collapse of the Soviet Union positioning the US as the world's sole superpower. In 1991, the US led the Gulf War against Iraq, defending Kuwait. Under President Bill Clinton, this decade also saw economic expansion and a focus on globalization. 2000 to 2010. War on terror and global shifts. Following the September 11, 2001 attacks, the US launched the War on Terror, leading to wars in Afghanistan and Iraq under President George W. Bush. These conflicts had lasting effects on both domestic and international policies. Additionally, the 2008 financial crisis severely impacted the US and global economy. 2010-2020, Obama, Trump, and political divisions. In 2009, Barack Obama became the first African-American president, focusing on economic reforms, healthcare expansion, and ending the Iraq War. In 2016, Donald Trump's presidency introduced a new chapter in American politics, particularly in domestic policies and international relations. The COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 brought significant economic and social challenges to the US. 2020-2024, the Biden era and global politics. Joe Biden took office in early 2021, prioritizing the response to the COVID-19 crisis. His administration made the decision to withdraw US forces from Afghanistan in 2021. During this period, the US also took a firm stance in supporting Ukraine in its conflict with Russia, while facing increasing geopolitical